It is time to meet this week's furry friend looking for their second chance. Introducing Juni, a young three-legged kitty who's been through quite a medical journey.
Juni now recovered, though, and ready for a new forever family to help her come out of her shell. And joining us live to introduce us to this adorable tuxedo cat, we have Sam Ellingson with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington. Good morning to you and Juni.
Hey, good morning. We've been having a thorough testing of all of the toys that I brought with me this morning, and Junie had decided that the feather wand is her absolute favorite. So we're doing a little bit of a sneaky, toy hiding under the rug game because that's the only thing I could do to get her to come out. She spent the most of her time in here, and I'm so glad she came out to make an appearance for y'all this morning.
Oh,
good.
this is an interesting technique, Sam. I like that. The feather toy under the rug, extra levels of sneaky. Yeah.
Seasoned professional. What can I say? I've
This
been
is
trying
true.
to get cats on camera for years.
Absolutely.
Not a rookie. Not a rookie.
You do a great job. Well, tell us about little Juni here.
Yeah, so Junie actually came to us back in July. So she's been with us for a very long time. She hasn't been available for adoption that entire time because actually when she first arrived at the Humane Society, she had a fractured right leg. So she was in some sort of traumatic injury, possibly hit by a car or a really bad fall. We're not entirely sure. But her leg was broken, and our team determined that they weren't going to be able to repair it. And so they amputated her back right leg, which you probably won't see this morning because she's in this sort of like rolly and playful mood right now. But she is a tripod, and who doesn't love a tripod, right?
Yeah.
Now, shortly after her leg was amputated, she tested positive for ringworm, which is a fungal infection. And so she had to undergo many weeks of treatment. I think actually it was getting close to maybe 2 months of treatment for ringworm. And then once she was cleared up from that point, we were able to make her available for adoption. However, she was a little grumpy with us because she had been through so many treatments since she arrived here. So she actually spent a few more weeks with our team just doing some behavior modification, getting her used to spending time with people because she is a little bit of a grumpy cat because we put her through so much since she got here.
Right.
But now,
up until now, people meant more unfun medical stuff. I get it. I get it, Juni.
Exactly. So when she was able to graduate out of her ringworm treatment and we got her into this room where she had more room, she's able to adapt to people coming into her space a lot more readily. And so now she's a pretty darn friendly cat. She does take a little while to warm up, but once she does, she's really playful and she's really, really sweet.
No, which we've been seeing here so far this morning, which has been great. Yeah. On the medical side, any follow-ups for anybody who is potentially interested in adopting Juni?
No, for the most part, I think as we see often with any pet who has to have a leg amputated, they're really resilient. And I think Juni is a testament to that resiliency where they just adapt very quickly. And so from an amputation standpoint, nothing they'd need to worry about. Also from ringworm, same thing. Once they've recovered from ringworm, there isn't much to be concerned about. It's just a typical fungal infection that resolves fairly quickly. But no, otherwise she's going to be able to live a pretty normal, happy, healthy life in her new home.
Oh, that's such good news.
Yeah.
And honestly, Sam, Juni is such a great testament to the work that HSSW offers and does for animals in their clinic. You never know when an animal comes to you how much care and time they're going to need until they're ready to find their forever home. So, when we talk about donating to support this mission, if you can't adopt right now, these are the cases that your dollars go to help.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to try to, there we go. She had a feather stuck in her mouth and I wanted to fish that out because we don't want her to choke on a feather on live television. Yes, absolutely. So you're right. This is the work that folks support when they donate us. Juni as an individual statement of that work, from amputating to treating her ringworm to just helping her out with some behavior modification. Our team, our staff, and our volunteers, they really take the time that's necessary in order to heal these pets, not only physically and medically, but also healing that bond that they have with people in order to prep them to find that home and to really be a loving pet in a family in our community. So you're exactly right. She really is a great testament to that work.
Oh, that's great. Well, and she seems like she's doing really, really well, which is so great to see.
Yeah, she's like, why'd you take that feather away? I was
know.
enjoying
I was
snacking
chomping on that. No.
I know. I think we may have to designate a feather wand for Juni to take home when she's adopted, because it's clearly the key to luring her out of her hiding spot.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, I'm glad she's doing so great. I'm sure she'll be adopted so quickly. And great job with all the work on Juni and all the other animals that you do so much for. Sam, we always appreciate your time.
Thank you all so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Yep. And again, as always, if you're interested in meeting Juni or any of those other pets that are up for adoption, you can find that link right now on coin.com. They do such a great job.